Yo, hi. Welcome to your September 17th through September 23rd energy update and Akashic Records Rant. I took a couple days off. I'm really glad that I did because the intuitive insights right now are so potent. All I did was listen to the messages about what I should be doing with my work and how I should be showing up. And it said, take these 2 days off. It's not going to be useful for anybody. And it wasn't because I needed to take care of myself or specifically because I needed to take care of myself. It's also because it's important to go into this intuitive work feeling that you can also do it. To kind of like take the training wheels off. So what this has sprung up is there's going to be weeks where I'm going to not read one of the days. And I want you guys to drop down in the comments what you think that day will feel like, so that you're not just relying on me for this information. I love that. That just makes me really happy. But let's go ahead and tune into the rest of the week. I would love to see in the comments below what your predictive energy was for Monday and kind of what you experienced on Monday. Next week, I'm not going to tune into a day as well. So it's going to be kind of like taking the training wheels off, but I want you guys to really start putting this to work. Also, I do have a awesome intuitive development membership where if you want to dip your toes in and really start to take action on developing your intuition, that is the place. We meet live every Thursday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. There's tons of intuitive development classes and a great community and lots of Reiki meditation. So it's quite lovely. All right, let's go ahead and tune into, man, today is going to be nuts. September 17th, Tuesday. Oh man. And I'm actually doing the recording present and Tuesday's energy right now. So I always love that. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Reframing, reforming, transforming, following the unseen, following the messages. It's almost like the physical world, it does not have the answers for you. Your answers are in the unseen. Know that there are many different systems that you don't see that are unrelated to each other. And based off of your current frequency are coming together and are here to give you a miracle, to give you a gift. Do you have the courage? Do you have the awareness? Are you taking care of yourself enough to see it? I love Tuesday. I'm loving this energy. It's not even funny, man. I'm like, this is what I know that today is the lunar eclipse in Pisces. And I was just getting this feeling, this is what Pisces live in. And I'm like, damn, this is next level shit. I love it. What's happening on Tuesday? Yeah, it's learning to identify. It's learning to identify the actions that you take towards your joy, towards your intuition, how it boomerangs and collaborates with things in your life that you wanted, how it influences things that you want. It's almost like we're ripping out of the ideas of what we think is great. Like you don't even really have a choice. We're going to get ripped out, ripped out of our ideas. And we're going to be kind of like pushed into following the unseen. And if you don't do that, there's going to be a lot of kind of conflict, like inner conflict, external conflict. So we're being asked to relinquish control of the ideas. Because the ideas are from an old energy, an old system that is no longer either working for you or that's outdated or it just has nothing to do with you whatsoever. It just sounded like a good idea. What are we not aware of about this energy? I'm feeling like a lot of you are just totally cool with moving into the unseen, which is awesome. For the energy of Tuesday, feeling like you're in suspense. There is that feeling. Like, okay, what am I doing? There is a lot of suspense energy. I'm pulled the Hangman. And it's like, it's learning how to be present while being in suspense. It's one of the hardest things to do because the mind is screaming. The mind wants something to hold on to grasp onto. And the energy is asking for us to sit in the present moment, clear as much as we can, stay in the clear, the focus, the awareness, and just watch it, witness it, experience it. Open yourself up to anything available that's available in the field, available for your new life. Just be open and flexible and malleable. And what that's going to do is expand your opportunities, expand your relationships. It opens, it's like casting a net to grab all the fish. And then you get to choose which fishy you want or what fishy feels the best to eat. But if you stay stuck in this, like, this is how I'm doing, this is what I want to do, or I think I should do it this way, or someone's telling me to do it this way, it's almost like you get this like rotten fish and you have to throw it back in the water, and then you got to find a way to get a net. So that's Tuesday's a really magical day. Today is a very magical day. Are you up for the challenge? It's a big one. It really is big energy. All right, let me go ahead and turn into Wednesday the 18th, September 18th, Wednesday. Adjustment period. Ducks in a row. Take it slow. Try to let go. Love the rhyming. Thank you guys. So it feels like this is a day where there's more forward movement on the energy that took place on Tuesday, but it's not wanting us to rush into anything, but you might notice there's a little bit more forward movement. If you are meant to go into a certain direction, you might get a phone call and be like, all right, you're gonna do it. But you have to wait a few weeks or something like that. Or you get a letter in the mail and it's like, you got approved, or someone calls you and shares what they want to do, and it moves the energy forward into a direction. So it's not this like fast, ambitious energy. It's more of like there might be some answers on that day, some forward movement, but it's still asking for you to let go. It's for some of us, it's going to be hard to let go of an old way that used to work so well. For some of you, and then for some of you it's going to be easy to let go because you know the magic of what it's like to let go completely, so you can surrender and bring in that new life with ease. But these systems, these things that we have been doing for so long that have been working, they're just not going to work anymore. It's no longer who we are, and it's kind of like an ego death. So there is still more of that processing going on Wednesday. Let me go ahead and tune into current energy Wednesday. Ooh, flipping cards. Testing faith, perseverance, resilience, last stand, grit, close to success, fatigue. Yeah, so you might feel a little tired. We're still processing. Take it easy on Wednesday. Take it easy, but forward movement nonetheless. So this is good. It's teaching us how to stay in alignment with all this energy that is occurring. There's a lot of spiritual awakenings happening right now, like huge ahas. All right, we're going to go to September 19th, Thursday. So I'm seeing this this guy wearing like a knight, oh my gosh, what is it called? Armor. Seeing a knight, and then I'm seeing the sunshine. Oh. Okay. So the knight's armor is not letting the sun in, it's not letting the light in. The armor is identity. And I'm also seeing the sword, and it's like, well, if I rip through things with my sword, I can get what I want. That's will. And it's really, Thursday's about reflecting on, has your identity, has the person that you've been showing up as, has it been letting the light in? Have you been allowing the light of God, the light of intuition, the light of inspiration, creativity, flow, trust, high frequency information, have you been letting it in? Is the way that you live your life, the way that you experience life, is it letting you take that in as a priority? Trust the process. If you let your armor go, you will still know who you are. You will still have a life, and it's going to expand and bring more awareness to who you really are. So Thursday is all about like letting go of an egoic identity. And egoic identity could be anything. It doesn't have to be like arrogant. It can be someone that's falling victim or someone that's controlling the outcome of their life with their, this is how it's meant to be done. Man, Thursday is like, a lot of us are going to feel energetically naked a little bit on Thursday. If you're willing to take that leap, it's like, oh my God, who am I? Okay, what is the current energy like on Thursday? Oof. It's important to hermit that day. Ultimately, what it's doing and bringing in, it's bringing in family, success, abundance, connection. It's important for you to be introspective that day. Really important to be introspective that day. This is bringing in romantic relationships, new connections. Because when you're shedding an old identity, you're no longer attracting the people and the experiences that you have from the past. So if you had a tough past, just know it's bleeding off. And if you didn't have a tough past and you've been coasting and things have been fine, it's like, it's no longer time to coast. It's time to arise into a new era of your life. And with that new era comes the cookies. You got beautiful relationships, abundance, success, joy, and you're being asked to hermit and really reflect on this energy on Thursday. So Thursday's gonna be a bit quiet. I would highly recommend, like, if you can take a day off or a few hours off that day and go outside, journal. Don't talk to anybody. I think it's important, if you're gonna talk to somebody, it's about talking about this topic. That's cool. But this is a really raw moment. And so talking to somebody about what should I do next and listening to their opinion is not going to be great for that day. So I would highly be careful. That's a very like dreamy, lucid, things are being planted in the subconscious that day. I love how like I'm feeling really like stern about this. It's, mind you, just want a quick reminder, when I'm doing these readings, it's not always me. Like the personality that comes through with the messages that are like direct, stern, my voice changes with the energy of the day. Just know I'm like very goofy naturally. I'm channeling. So if it sounds demanding, it's not me. All right, let's go ahead and go into September 20th. Friday. September 20th, Friday. Trust and receive. Trust and receive. If you believe, trust and receive. Oh my God. Okay, energy for Friday. Oh my God, this is so funny. Just go ahead and read some of the words, if you can read them. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. You will receive. Friday feels big, magnetic, joyful, sudden changes, sudden insights, glory, destruction of an old foundation. This is the theme of the week. For some of you, you're going to do a really good job of moving into the next chapter. You're feeling good, magnetic, strong. You're like, I don't even know what's happening next. Screw it. Let's go. This feels great. And then there's others that are like, I cannot. What the hell is this? I don't even know what's happening. I need to talk to somebody. Do I need to go to therapy? Like, it's definitely, I'm feeling, so there's weeks where I feel like, I'm like, damn, this is gonna be a tough week. Because I'm sitting in so much trust and I'm listening to the unseen messages versus the rational, I'm excited. I'm sitting in this with trust, flow, and peace. If there is an inability to do that, or if you've never done that before, this is going to be a little bit of a toss-up this week. So, what are we not aware of on Friday? Got 3 of Wands. And it's like looking forward. This lady's looking forward and there's nothing in front of her. Like, she's looking forward, nothing's in front of her. She doesn't know what's happening. But she can feel the progress. She can feel the expansion. Everything's coming in. Everything is coming in. And it's, if you can sit in trust and confidence this week, especially Friday, man, milestones. Like, it feels like next chapter energy is truly implementing when you trust. All right, let's go ahead and go to Saturday, September 21st, Saturday. I felt like a little weight, like I got a little heavy. I got a little tired. I just felt a little tired, a little heavy. Oh my goodness, I dropped things. For some of you, this might feel like so many changes are happening that your equilibrium might be a little off. You might be a little tired. Saturday is like kind of sinking in to your body. Feels a little bit heavier. So if you're reading the Akashic records, you might notice that it doesn't want you to be up there for too long. The Akashic records moves with the energy a lot of the times. All right, current energy for Saturday. Current energy for Saturday. Current energy for Saturday, the 21st September. What's cool about this energy, about sinking into your body, everything felt so dreamy and magnetic all week. And Saturday, it feels more like in the body. Like you're feeling more solid in the body. There's more clarity. Not being distracted, not being in a lucid state. There's more of this like, okay, we're here. It's time to make decisions. Everything grounded in Saturday. Feels very grounded. It's a turning point. It's opening you up. Like, there's a solidification in your body that's going to start moving things forward physically with this energy. And ultimately, it's up to you. Like, you get to make the choice. And I just want to say there is no such thing as a wrong or right choice. What's considered wrong is only something that is harder to do that'll eventually bring you into the right path. So sometimes we have to go into those harder cycles so we learn something from them. So it's still the right path. It's just a harder one. But sometimes we need to have those harder lessons in order to come to that full circle moment. Oh, I should have just been doing this the entire time. But if you just took the right path and didn't do this hard lesson and you needed it, it's almost going to feel like something was missing, or you might feel resentful, or like you should have done it. So just know it's important to always trust what you want to do moving forward. It doesn't matter what other people think you should do. It doesn't matter what the world thinks you should do or what looks right. It's what you feel you need to do. Whether it's coming from your intuition or your ego, because you're going to learn a lesson no matter what. It's important to trust your intuition, but if you're trusting your thoughts, your ego more than your intuition, it's important for you to go learn that lesson. So then you trust your intuition. I don't know why that's coming up. That just like landed. That might be, it feels really true for the end of the week and a little bit in some Saturday energy for sure. A lot of this is internal. I'm getting a lot of messages about internal thoughts, intuition. Not a whole lot of external situations, because the external is not something that we need to focus on at this very moment. It all works out when we work on our internal. I'm getting stop trying to seek things from outside of yourself to bring you peace of mind. God, you guys are being buttholes. Like, what is happening? Thanks. Thank you. Okay. They said tighten the ship up. You're killing time right now. Tighten the ship up. You're killing time. You're on a time crunch. I don't know who this is for, by the way. You're on a time crunch. You're wasting time. This is not from me, by the way. There's something that's like being very stern that's coming through, and it's meant for somebody that's watching this. You're wasting time. You're on a time clock right now. Hey, is that for me? It's for me too. So, what am I doing? Anyway, I will figure that out later. Okay, Sunday. Oh, I'm enjoying myself. I love, by the way, I love doing this. It's just, it brings me so much joy. Let's go ahead and tune an end to Sunday, September 22nd. Huh. I got that September 22nd Sunday is going to feel a lot like some of the energies that you experienced in June. I don't know what that means, so let me go ahead and tune in. What does the energy feel like Sunday, September 22nd? Sunny, like summer, but from within, like a sunny day. Peace, calm. Exalted. Aw. Exalted. What's the current energy feel like Sunday? Oh. I love this. Breakthroughs. Progress, expansion, feeling good in connection, communicating. It's kind of like after the solidification happened on Saturday, Sunday brings kind of this like, okay, I want to share. I want to have a great conversation. I want to talk about my plans. I want to land this. I'm having breakthroughs and insights on how to take action on this information now. There's a lot of confidence and moving forward. I'm seeing your collective higher self, kind of like buying the ingredients for a cake. Like you're not baking the cake at this moment, but you went to the store and you got the flour, you got the sugar, and you're looking at the recipe and you're like feeling really good about baking the cake. That's how Sunday feels. And it's like you want to call your best friend and be like, I'm about to bake this dope cake. And a lot of this kind of like sharing your experience or sharing your joy around the topic, it's creating a solidification energetically into this physical world. It's putting things in motion in the physical world now. So in the beginning of the week, it was like, whoo, and then it's like, whop. Saturday, and then Sunday is like, let's make plans. Let's share our ideas. Let's start cementing things into our existence. Let's do it. And it feels new. Like you've never baked this cake before. Oh, this is great. And the other message I got is, let's say that the person that's baking the cake, they are a total newbie, right? They've never really baked but maybe like one or two cakes. And they said, don't think of yourself as a newbie. Think of yourself as a Betty Crocker. I don't even know who's like really famous on the Food Network right now, that they're like, you have never done this before, but in your energetics, you have mastered this. You are meant to do this. It is in your nature. It is in your path and in your destiny to do this. So buy those ingredients like you're about to go on the Food Network. All right, let's go ahead and go into September 23rd, Monday. September 23rd, Monday. Clear all energies out. Whew! September 23rd, Monday. The energies are really big right now. September 23rd, Monday. Oh, calm waters. Calmer waters. Feeling anchored, feeling calm, trusting, knowing, feeling the things that have anchored in. There's a peace of mind around the plan, around your life. Lots of peace Monday. Just enjoying the relaxation, because there's been so much churning up and moving and hey, we're gonna do this, just kidding. Monday just feels like I can breathe. This feels nice. What is the current energy of Monday? Lots of forward movement still. There is a solidification within your identity, within yourself, within your path, within what you're expanding into. And there still is radical change that is happening on Monday. But because there's more of this like inner solidification, it doesn't seem as hard as it has been the last year. And it's just feeling good. It's feeling good even though maybe the outside world is still kind of like going through its changes. I will look into society because I know a few of you are like, what's happening with the society energy? I will say this. The more that people focus on the external to bring the peace of mind this week, the more chaotic they're going to feel. The less grounded they're going to feel, the less sure of themselves. They will have some of them will have big opinions because the bigger emotion that comes with the opinion, they'll feel like it's grounding the information, but it's just a sign that they have less faith in their foundation. So just pay attention to that. There might be some disruptive energy and communication with the external world. Debating would be god-awful this week if you were debating someone on a topic or talking about how we should live, how life should be. You should do it this way. It's like, don't give anybody advice. This week, unless they ask for it, if they're like, hey, I would really like some advice on this. Giving anyone like preachy suggestions is going to bring them into, well, I want to solidify my beliefs with you instead of listening. So that's in there this week. What else is in society this week? There's magic in the chaos. There's magic in the chaos. Like, things need to get turned up. There needs to be things that get turned up so there can be change. I will say this, and I will say it a few times because it's been coming in, and I want to say it every energy update just in case some of you miss it. November feels like a not a great month to travel. And I know that it's only September, but the last time I felt something like this, and this isn't as big, but when I was feeling COVID coming, I could feel it. I was like, God, I feel like something's coming in January or February, and I felt it like November, October 2019, and then like a couple years before that. Not saying anything crazy is going to happen in November, but I just keep getting, and I don't know why, that traveling in November is going to feel like disruptive. So just a heads up on that. See, anything else with society? Society! What else is going on in society? Because we care so much. Just a lot of industries breaking, changing. You might see big industry start to go through really big changes after this week. A lot of transformation within infrastructure and layoffs, lots of layoffs. God, I'm sorry. I'm just like saying it like when I channel, I have to stay as neutral and giddy as possible or I can't get the message. So But it's important to look at your own individuality right now and ask, am I sitting in my truth with where I'm at right now? The more that you're sitting in your truth, the less that this sort of stuff affects your life, affects your livelihood. And know that each country and each corporation is going to handle this information differently. But know that it's providing a new life, new offers, new ways to make money, breakthroughs, focusing on yourself and your self-worth and your confidence, truly knowing who you are. It's so important right now to take care of yourself. Look at your day and ask, is everything I'm doing today for my highest vibration and highest good, for my health, my peace of mind, my vitality? And don't worry about what anyone else is doing out here. If you're doing that, you're good. I felt like that was a little bit of my Akashic Records rant. So I'm going to head out. I love you guys. Have a beautiful week. See you next week.